Hi there. I just wanted to make a short video about a small piece of the narrative I've been hearing a few times during the past few weeks concerning Bitcoin and its bull run that has or has not just started. This piece of the narrative I'm hearing a lot lately is that retail investors will not have as much of an impact on the price as they've had in previous bull runs. The idea behind this being, the argument being, that their relative size to other investors, namely big institutions, has decreased a lot since the previous bull run. With investors like BlackRock and other ETFs and other big players coming to the forefront. This idea has a lot of logic to it, and I think it's true. I mean, I'm not arguing that it isn't. I'm not saying that it's nonsense or anything. I'm just saying that it's not the complete picture. I'm saying that it's a bit simplified, to put it like that. And, well, in this video I'd like to explain why. I'll try to keep it short. The idea is, of course, that interest in time grows when the price goes up, and then retailers start to be interested and they start trading, and then, of course, the price goes up. You can clearly see here that in this chart, this Google Trend chart, that during the bull run in 2021, the first half of 2021, the interest indeed was very high and prices went up. And we see now here on the far right that indeed, again, interest in Bitcoin since the US election has spiked a lot, and so has the price. So retailers do still have a lot of influence, as you can also clearly see here, right? So this is almost already an invalidation of the idea that retailers won't have an effect on the price. But then again, like I said, it's not a stupid argument, absolutely not. So what's happening here? Well, what I think is happening has to do a lot with the amount of Bitcoin still left on exchanges. Now keep in mind that all these big institutions buying Bitcoin, they are not buying on exchanges. They are buying OTC. They have their own sources to buy Bitcoin. They don't have to go to Binance or Coinbase to get their fix of Bitcoin. They have their own little dealers. But we, the general public, we really do need to go to these exchanges if we want to buy anything. Now, if you take a look at this chart, where the black line is the Bitcoin price over time, and the orange line is the amount of Bitcoin on exchanges over time, here you can clearly see that during this first time of the bull run, Bitcoin was leaving exchanges and then it went up again. But here it only went down to the levels we are now, because now we are here and we have been on this level for a long time. It only went down to this level when the price really started to pick up. But you can see here that actually this was the COVID dip, of course. You can see here that the prices or the amount left on exchanges was a lot higher before we entered the bull run, before we entered this banana zone in 2021. There was a lot more Bitcoin on exchanges than there is now. So the effect that retailers will have on this price will actually be bigger, if you catch my drift. And this coincides with these, I mean, it goes hand in hand with these institutions also fighting for this Bitcoin, because there's just no supply left, of course. We all know this. There's like 450 Bitcoins coming into the market every day. I mean, at most, I mean, those are mined every day. But those 450 Bitcoin have to be shared across all the people and institutions who want to buy Bitcoin. So I think retailers will indeed still have a lot of effect on the price. And we can see that it has already, because the attention has just spiked and the price has just spiked. So there's no question that we still have a lot of influence on the price. And these institutions coming in, they will be transferring their Bitcoin to the exchanges when they want to sell to us. So that's when we will see this orange line go up again. So please pay close attention the coming months, weeks, to this orange line. When it starts to go up heavily, we just know that we are coming close to the danger zone. We know that we must start to consider to reposition ourselves when it comes to Bitcoin. So this is just my 2 cents for this discussion. I don't think we have become irrelevant as retailers. I think the opposite. I mean, the institutions will need us to be able to sell to us, at least, because we, as a group, again, will buy the top. I mean, I'm hoping I won't be that sucker, but I'm sure that many of us will be, and all we can do is stay alert. So, well, these are my 2 cents. Thank you very much for listening, and bye-bye.